Good evening and welcome to the Taco Kingdom. I am the Mad Taco King and welcome to another wonderful adventures in Moria. Actually, this time we're heading out of Moria. Looks like we may be in regards to the story quest on here because on this book quest here, we continue our adventures outside of Moria tonight. So we're going to go ahead and see where our adventures take us here in the grand scheme of things here. So let me go ahead and making sure that we get set up here for funness. Got taken care of. Alright, so we are good to go. Alright, so for right now, it looks like that we're adventures are taking us outside of Moria, at least for the moment, for Book 6, Chapter 1, titled Desperate Times, because we've helped the dwarves take out the first part of the assault on Moria, but now things are going to be a little bit more difficult, because they're probably going to want to counterattack really bad after suffering some pretty bad losses. So we ride. See if we can find some help from the elves. But hopefully everyone's having a good time today. We're going to have quite a bit of a journey ahead of us here. We go through, head east out of Moria, to the southeast now. Go ahead and get this ore deposit here real quick. But yeah, as I was recapping, we went through 3 different skirmishes to help the dwarves out of Moria, and were able to repel them back at each turn. We won a brief victory over the enemy, but unless we can find a more long-term solution, it will eventually overrun the dwarves. We don't want that to happen, because dwarves in this world are really cool, as they should be. We will enlist more aid. I have to go quite far to enlist that aid, though. A little falling damage there. Get some more ore here as we go along. Oh. We're going to follow the river down this way. For our representative that we're going to find down here. Come on, mine. There we go. Knew we could get that stuff. Alright, let's go around the orc here. Definitely have some orc-infested lands here in Lothlorien. For the record, this is still farther than I've ever been doing the initial time through Lord of the Rings Online, so this is all unknown territory to me as far as story and what's needed to be done. But we shall swim across the river here. Like there's some Lothlorien sentinels here. Go up the ladder? What ladder? Discovered Talon Hadir. Many strange things have been seen roaming the east of our land. Okay, so this looks like the guy here. How you know it's the main quest stuff is he's got the glowing flaming ring above him instead of the regular golden ring, like this guy over here. He's got a regular quest ring. Yep, regular quest ring. Main story, flaming ring of awesomeness. Alright.
Why should we aid the dwarves?
A singular
It is
request.
folly
You are
for
a
them to
bold
return
stranger to seek an
Moria.
audience with the Lady Galadrial. I, Haldir of Lorien, cannot permit you to enter this land.
It is no small matter to enter Lothlorien.
The orcs of Moria are awake. Once they were content to burrow in the deep roots of Fandral the Grey, Silpdo the White, and Caradras the Cruel, now they pour from the doors of the Black Pit to threaten these woods. You say you have fought the orcs and goblins of Moria. If you are truly their foe, then show me. How many have you slain in the dark tunnels of Moria? Why be satisfied that you are the friend you say, and not a spy in league with those forces you wish us ill? I will judge your tally, but I promise you nothing. Oh, so we got to complete some deeds in Moria. It looks like that we completed those. Excellent. The record of your victories affirms your claim. I'm sorry I doubted you, but these are dangerous times. We have had many strange visitors at the boundaries of Lothlorien before you. I've sent word to Lady Galadrial to await your need and determine what role the elves will play in these new deeds in Moria. In the meantime, I would appreciate your help in patrolling the boundaries of the woods. Speak to my brothers Rumiel and Orphan and offer them your aid. They speak little of the common tongue, but hatred of the orcs will be understood by all enemies of the one enemy. You will find them on the far shores of Nimrodil to the north. If you walk along the northern banks of the river, you will find my brother. Okay. Take the ladder down then. There we go. Alright, so where are these brothers at? Yep, to the north as he expected. Okay. We'll summon our archer friend here. Alright, so let's go check out his brothers up here. First one up here. Find is Rumiel. Bows his head to you and points into the distance, away from the eaves of Lorien. He then shrugs and puts a hand on his bow. He may not speak the common tongue, but his message is clear for the moment. His post is quiet, the orc threat is gone for the time being. Okay. That's good news. Let's go check out the other brother here. Orphan here. About to speak when something distracts him suddenly. Ursh, he hisses. Like we got incoming. Oh yeah, we got incoming. Oh, we got more incoming. We successfully defended Orphan. My panas adbedos is not Shaldir. Sorry, my Elvish is a little rusty, so I apologize. I have to brush up a little bit on that later. Let's continue back along this way. Might as well get this ore deposit while I'm in there. Couldn't hurt, right? I mean, the elves won't mind. Took out a few orcs. I can take a little of their ore. I think that's even trade. I thank you for helping my brothers and for safeguarding the eaves of Lorien. The Lady Galadriel has sent word to me concerning your petition and the fate of the dwarves. I relay to you her message.
We do not
A short
allow
time before he arrived, an
outsiders
even
into the
stranger company came to
Golden
Lothlorien. Blindfolded, they were brought to Cairn Amroth, for in no way we would endanger the safety of our land. Sad tidings they brought with them, and grief. The Lady Galadriel sent a small party of elves into Moria to follow the tidings this company brought with them. She says if you wish to save the dwarves, you will render your aid unto those elves, for their task in Moria is very important. They have made a small camp in Gwathredeth, the Shadowed Refuge among the foundations of stone. Alright, so, back to Moria we go. It was nice to get in the open air for a little bit, but I knew it wouldn't be too long-lived. Just because I had a feeling that we had more to do with Moria. Must be one of the Lar there. Alright, so let's take a horse and go back to Moria. Follow the road back. So this time we're gonna have to head to the Shadowed Refuge. I think on the last playthrough I did get the waypoint for there, so that'll be a lot easier to get there this time, hopefully. Golden Leaves of Lothlorien. How wild a ride still. One nice thing about this world is definitely a nice big world. Not super huge like Star Wars Galaxy's kind of huge, because those worlds were ridiculously. A lot of emptiness between them. World, not so much. See, there's Durin Stone there. Oh, looks like we got another player up there. Level 65, looks like an archer. Or warden. Richest bow, guessing archer. Hunter, I mean. A while to go in there. Alright, almost there. It's the eastern entrance of Moria. Definitely an entrance befitting of... was made to help their trade relations with elves, but as most people know, the elves and dwarves don't exactly get along the best thing. Now, where can we go from here?
May Durin
Shadowed
return
Refuge.
soon
Nice.
to his halls.
Oh, let's go. Alright. Our travel goat is on its way. Go forth, swift goat of awesomeness. Carry us forth so we may slay more orcs and goblins. Hopefully nothing much more crazier than that. I selected swift travel. Get in. Well, if not, we'll have a nice tour of Moria on the way to the Shadowed Refuge. I swear we did. Aha. Took a while to go into effect there. There we go. Alright, let's check out the Shadowed Refuge. Out entering the foundation. There's some sentinels there. Hey, there's a deposit there. So, Where's this contact at in the Shadow Refuge? Way over there. Alright. Let's go check him out then. Guess we're going back this way a little bit. Too much, hope. First, let's check out, get that ore that we saw earlier. Oh, we got an entrance here. Alright, I guess we're going in here. Set, oh god. Couple set. Elf per Lang Lamel. I would welcome you to Shadow's Refuge, but it's not a cheerful welcome.
We stand against the evil in the depths.
None should wish to come to this place. We are here at the behest of Lady Galadrial, as alluded to. Some terror has made its home in these caverns, and it is loathsome and evil.
Marzog has sent orcs into the abyss to seek allies for his master.
So this is a grim and unwholesome place. The air is heavy and stagnant and reeks of the unseen terrors that slither about in the darkness. But for the Lady Galadriel, we brave the Black Pit, and we will do as we bid until we can be of no more use here. She has sent you to us for a reason, Captain. The lady sees many things in her mirror. Perhaps she has seen what her fate awaits us in the abyss. Help the elves of my company, and we'll see all that may come to pass in this place. Right? Seems fair. Help.
We may have need.
Mazog has sent many of his kind down into the foundations of stone for some purposes. They seem to be seeking something, but we have not yet determined what that may be. It is clear at least that they are having very little success. Nay, these orcs are being seized by some madness of mind, a body that rages within them like a fire, erupting soon onto the surface as a sickening corruption of flesh. This illness makes them even more dangerous, though they seem to lose all reason. These are the Globsnaga now. Defeat them wherever you find them throughout the foundations of stone, for their madness makes them more cruel and merciless than before. Alright, kill a bunch of orcs. Can do.
Mind my words,
The dwarves that seek to reclaim Moria, as foolish as they are, do not deserve the fate that Mazog's armies have chosen for them. But why has Mazog sent so many of his orcs here to the foundation of stone, when they might otherwise be used to attack the defenses of the dwarves? There is some foul purpose on it, and I believe Gorathol, the sorcerer from Dol Guldur, be at the root of it all. Mazog would not do this by himself. What possible reason could he have for splitting his forces? Seek out the members of the Pulpum that Mazog sent to the foundation of stone. They may now be Globsnaga, corrupted by the evil of this place, but could be they still hold the orders that sent them here. Bring these to me if they exist. You'll find the Pulpum especially among the tunnels near the great underground lake, and on the few outcroppings that break its surface. Right? So, kill a bunch of orcs, find some orders. Hey, I'm content with killing a bunch of orcs. Let's go kill some more. Alright, so... Oh, looks like we get to go all over for these. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So... Oh, let's do this thing then. First off, we're gonna grab some more ore. Because ore is ore, and ore is pretty awesome. Eventually I'll get my smithing up. Axe. But too concerned right now. Orc is on the menu. We're killing. Haha. Alright, so kill a bunch of orcs. Let's make our way towards the lake like he said. That's where the orders should be. Well, looks like we're not having much resistance at the moment. Spider? No, we're not hunting spiders today. We're hunting orc. Caverns. Discovered Dalgomur. Globsnaga guards. Head more eastward. Can. May not be entirely possible. We'll try. Oh, excellent. Okay, let's go this way then. Yeah, I'm sure we'll find a boat ton of orcs. I'm not worried about that part. I'm more worried about the specialist one that we need to find. That'd be around the lake. Looks like the lake to the east there that we briefly saw. Excuse me while I mine some ore right behind you. Bye! Alright. Go to Shadowed Refuge there. Good to know when we need to head back. Going here. Music is definitely epic sounding. Evil and epic sounding. As you know, why not? Wow, around. Drop stock. Head more east. Another spider, but once again, we ain't hunting spider today. Has one funky looking leg. I thought some things in Fallout were bad, but I wouldn't even want a chance at that. Wonder if the place is corrupted in this area. That lake, probably the root of it all. Ooh, another goat to Shadowed Refuge. There's plenty of goats back. But when we need to head back, at least... Oh, there's a troll there. Oh, there's a pulpum there as well. That's what we need. Well... Start kicking some butt. What we came here for. Oh, my archer's not here. Must have ran off somewhere. There we go. Got him back. The spiders wandering by too. Alright, let's go for the troll, because we're gonna have to take down the troll. That is one ugly troll, and trolls are not pretty to begin with. Oh, hello. And he's got knockback. Not get knocked into the water. I have a feeling that water's not very friendly water. Alright, there we go. 2 of those down. Bunch more to go. Take out this guy here. Pulpum, which is the elite warriors. Definitely level 60 elite. Alright, we can take him. Alright, got him. I'm pushing further in. Take out my archer friend. Not very nice of you. Pause it. Alright, he gone. That's the last pulpum we need. Alright, nice. Feel a lot more pork then. I'm worried about stepping in that green goo there. Right, okay, good, didn't hurt us. Didn't seem like very friendly green goo. Halfway there. I wonder if we keep going this way. Spiders and orcs and green gooey water. Oh yeah, this stuff's great. Love it. Snarling overseer. Oh, even better. Place all kinds of evil stuff. Just got mine in front of this ancient evil guy. Guess he didn't like our mining in front of him. Sorry, guess that was your mine. Should have taken the ore while you had the chance there, buddy, before I got to it. If there is anything else this way. We're gonna kill more orcs till we find out, or till we kill our 18. Still. 10 down, 8 to go. Go around this ugly troll. Take him down. Okay, 7 to go. To go. I don't think I've ever seen a green waterfall. I mean, it's can't be that bad, right? Only causing mutated orcs and spiders. Yeah, exactly. I was right. Pause it here. Kill 5 more orcs. Oh, there's a random anvil here in the middle of nowhere. We're just gonna roll with them. Head back that way. Up here. Hey, there's orc number 14. Come here, buddy. I want to say hi to you with my axe. In the face. Or whatever you have now that you're mutated. Well, you're dead. Iron Strider. Nothing I want to mess with. Sling, howling. Actually, that's kind of close. You're not far off there. Bug here. Bugs, it was. How many orcs this? Or that weird howling. Yeah, that's still pretty close. Okay, 3 to go. Those alone. around this snarling over. Stay there. Hey, he did. Oh, I thought he was coming towards me. Shoot. Oh, wait, and then we found Spider. No, Spider, you can... At least they're being generous and letting me through. That's awfully nice of them. Guess they know I'm just hunting orc and not them. 2 more to go. One right here. He gone. Alright, one left. Right there. Alright, luck at number 18. You weren't so lucky today. Right. Time to board our goat and get out of here. Alright. Look at those convenient travel points we found earlier around this side of the lake. I could definitely say we're not in Kansas anymore by a long shot. Like a bunch of eggs there. Those are a bunch of... Let's get the heck out of here before we find out what's in those eggs. I have no desire to roll this into aliens or whatever. Oh, face huggers, you know, all those fun things. Chest exploders, you know, things that make you want to go die. I like living. There's a lot of eggs here. We are getting out of here. Discovered the endless stair. We climb an endless stair right now, but we kind of do need to escape though. So, for the sake of escaping, let's get out of here. Goat here. Very whistling, howling again. Ah, werewolf, sweet. Yeah, there you go. Oh, Lord. Well, I think the endless stair is getting its name for a good reason. I think the endless stair is getting its name for a good reason. Oh, is there anything at the top? There's nothing up here? Really? It goes to nothing? Have a buzzkill. Alright, plain seed. Go that way somewhere. Trust me, falling from that height. Or go down. The game is rather generous with its falling damage, but you can't die if you fall high enough. I'd really rather not find out the hard way. Far down. Oh yeah, that could work with it. Problem is, can or we're gonna have to swim across the lake here. Can we swim across the lake without dying? How about we just go around the edges here, not touching? I like that idea. Because, you know, mist coming off of very green lake is perfectly safe, not toxic. Totally doesn't explain the mutations. did watch Lothlorien. Bill. You're lost. Wait, there's a goat there. I can take him back. Alright. Easy way. Don't mind that. Hey, if there's a spare goat waiting to take me back, I am all for said goat for taking me out of here. There's a person named Gatorade Zero. Interesting name to say the least. That howling, whistling thing again. Yeah, that thing. Alright, so let's turn to these quests here. Alright. We still did not know what causes the corruption that has taken hold of Mazog's orcs and made them to the fierce and mindless Globsnaga, but it's enough for the moment to know their numbers are fewer. Yeah, that glowing green red lake totally has nothing to do with it. It's difficult to learn much from these orders, but this I can discern. Mazog is seeking to place some of the nameless horrors beneath Moria. Why he wishes to do this remains unknown to me, for he does not need nameless allies to crush the dwarves. They are near enough to destruction as it is. No, he must have some other target. I fear it may be the Golden Wood, home to my Lord Celeborn and Lady Galadrial. Mazog does not have the foresight for such a plan. This must come from Gorthor of Dol Guldur. Thank you. We have learned much from your efforts that will be of use to us, and to the dwarves as well. Talk to.
The orcs do not know what awaits
Mazog
them
must
in the abyss.
not be aware of the great evil that lurks
Perhaps
beneath
they
Moria,
are.
or he would not play such dangerous games. His orcs are no match for what lies in the mountains. Or perhaps Gorthor, this sorcerer from Dol Guldur, has whispered honeyed lies in the ear of Azog's spawn. He may believe his orcs have the upper hand, but they... If there's... Exactly. Dun dun dun. With the brilliant cloak.
We
Wonder
must
how brilliant
keep
this
our
cloak is, but
foes from
first,
Gwathrindalth,
the nameless
or
creature
all
in the
is
depths
lost.
of the earth are not to be trifled with. But still, Mazog insists on attempting to retrieve them. There can be no doubt that the hand of Dol Guldur is causing him to try this foolish cloak. I have no pity for him. His creatures are deadly, and they approach Gondoreth more closely with the passing hour. Still, Mazog does not return. This is not like him to be so tardy. Were he not so strong, I would be worried. But Magor trained with Celeborn in the elder days to take care of himself. There are cracks in the walls not far from Glendy. Place these barrels in front of the cracks to dissuade the neighbors from approaching the cracks. Alright, so check out this glowing cloak and see if it lives up to its... Brilliant cloak, I should say. Pretty plain for a cloak. Kinda disappointed. Not gonna lie, if you're gonna have a name Brilliant Cloak, you better like glowing, shiny, or... I mean, you would think so, right? Sadly disappointed. Good stats on it, I'll give it that compared to what I had, but... Appearance-wise, not impressed. Well, if it keeps me alive, I can look past that. Yeah, let's see if we can solve some junk for...
Would that we could procure a trophy from Durin's Bane.
Let's won't get rid of that. I'm not gonna use that. That. Nasty goo, nasty filth. Nasty. Keep. I think we'll go for the other cloak. It might be slightly worse, but it looks better. Plus it gives me more my... Yeah. Keep the other cloak. A good cloak.
How may I be of service? The merchant hulls of Khazad-dûm
The other
lie in
rewards
darkness
weren't
now.
really that good anyway. Not really losing. go. That gave us some back in the bags. Okay, so we need to go. Like north. Okay, I see it. Gotcha. Alright, to the north. And east. But mainly north. Find these cracks. Oh, hey, the crack in the abyss. A pretty big crack there, yo. Placing stone. Place elf stones out. Okay. Alright, 2 more to go. Alright. There's another there. Go number 2. Find the 3rd crack here. At least they're not cracking the wall. Yeah, no one needs that. Oh wait, we already got that. There's the last crack there. Overseer. Let's see if we can... Oh, the overseer says, no, I'm gonna say hi. Alright, he gone, so let's place this. Alright, let's head on back. Gonna be too far to go. Oh, wait, there's a nice convenient goat here. I like convenient goats. You convenient goat? Right?
The
You have
light
done
of
what you
Irondeal's
could, but where
star
the Nameless are
brings
concerned, I
hope
hope
even
only
to
that will
this
be enough.
darkness. We must find Mithrandir.
When first we arrived here at the Foundation Zone, we did so at the request of Lady Galadrial. I had one primary objective, to learn what fate befell Mithrandir, the Grey Pilgrim of the very depths, also known as Gandalf. He passed into the shadow of the abyss, and it was the hope of the lady that he might be found and found safe. The elf Magor sought him for many days but found no sign. Magor still has not returned, and I'm beginning to worry. There are 2 places I would have you search for a sign of either Mithrandir or Magor, top of the bottom portion of the Endless Stair and the Black Lake. When you have searched both places, I hope you will have seen some sign of either the wizard. Alright. So, get lucky and find Gandalf. But if we find Gandalf, we're gonna find a Balrog. A very pissed off Balrog. If you're familiar with the book and or movie. So first place, let's go check the lake. Oh, that's right. That is the lake where they would fall into after the battle that they had from the bridge of Khazad-dûm trying to escape Moria. Now it makes sense. Probably makes sense of why this whole place is corrupted. That Balrog would definitely leave impressions. Heading the wrong way. Go this way. Not fall toward. No. Well, the way I was. lie, I think we took a wrong turn. Back on the right path, I hope. Eastward we go. Right? Right. Long way down. Oh. This may not have been the best idea. Oh lord, that's gonna hurt. I survived. I really don't know how I survived. We're just gonna roll with it. Follow this lake stream. At least it's not as deadly as the green goo was in Angmar, so that's a... Green goo and Angmar equal instant death. And you won, ugly orc. Face only a mama would love. That's probably not your mama. A metalsmith? That's a good... recipe. Huzzah. Alright, let's head eastward. Check our goat and get out of here. What's that? Yeah, that's right. Alright, let's stay around the edge of the lake. Maybe avoid all the minions way down. A little bit smarter, not harder on this lucky. Oh, that's a nice thing on the map. There are little bonefish right. That can't be bad, right? Apparently the Timagoo is whispering, howling. Yeah, for this area, might as well. Nothing. Passing the middle part of the lake. Somewhat safe to swim. Not dying or anything. Maybe I'll get mutated. Ain't fall out. Maybe I won't. Discovered the bridge shop. Oh, that's the bridge of Khazad-dûm. Fell from above. When Gandalf goes, "You shall not pass." Bridge falls apart. There's the shard of the bridge that fell down. There. Burned hat here. What tells a burned hat doing it? Oh, the hat is burned in ashen, but certainly once belonged to Gandalf the Grey. Well done. That's cool. We get to find, yeah. You look, there's the architecture there. It's definitely the same bridge shard. Huh. Cool. As many of you know, without too many major spoilers, Gandalf the Grey did not fare too well in the battle with the Balrog. Yeah. You're thinking of Sauron. Isengard. Okay, babe. True. find a way out of this on the southern shore here. If I was... Yeah, this one. Oh, there's some red goo now. Oh, well, let's avoid the red goo. Red's usually a bad thing in... Bad enough for swimming in green goo. I don't think we need to mix some red into it. Not finding a way out of here. Yeah, up there, but I don't think there's... Just... We have to go the long way around if we can't find one. Oh, we're going red goo. Oh, good news is red goo ain't harming us. That's good. Bad news is my character's getting one heck of a shower after all this. Surprised my archer friend's still with me. So far, no paths up. Fortunate. Boring though. Fare too well though. Doesn't bode well. If we can mount the goat and then we have to take the long way around it. Alright, so it seems to be the only path out. So yep, time to take the long way around. Alright. Can do. Alright, so we're back out of the lake. Eastward we go. We'll stop to mine some more too. You know, why not? Chunks of ore there. There would be a way to the south around here? Worth a try. You don't have to go the stupid long. I think that's a negative, Ghost Rider. Alright, stupid long way it is. Oh look, there's a spider. We'll wave hi to it as we pass by. We're totally not waving to it, we're just riding the heck out of there. There's a goat, but we don't need you right now, goat, but good to know where you're at, just in case. More spiders, orcs. Run away from them. Go, goat, go! Alright, so we'll be turning south and going around the other edge of the lake here. Head back to the Endless Bear. Alright, so far so good. About halfway there, it looks like. There we go around this way. Avoid this one. All 3 million of those creepy eggs again. Must be going. Alright, I think we're going the right way still. Remember this dwarf statue not too long. We may get knocked off our goat here. Actually, it's a pretty safe bet we're gonna get knocked off the goat. But right, yep, right there. Alright. Search. Top of the bottom portion of the... Okay. Actually, you know what? Oh, I was gonna say I'm gonna smash that spider, but it ran away. Probably knew I was about to turn. Search the top of the bottom portion of the end. Top of the bottom portion. Hastily. Alright. Endless Stair does live up to its name quite well. So we're going to the top of the bottom portion. Which I'm guessing there's a top portion somewhere. Maybe that's where it cut off at the top there. Something must have split it in two or something. Kind of scary because this is long enough as it is. Go, go, go. There we go. Oh, there's a fellow person here. Burned rubble. Rubble is burned and broken and blocks further passage up the stair. Yeah, we found that. Bring the burned hat back. Alright, time to go back. Get off this end. About where we jumped off last time. Oh. Onward we go. Pause it there. Might as well take advantage of that. If we can get back to his shadowed refuge. Definitely not going that way. Oh, there's a goat up there. Nice. First, let's grab this one. And let's get our booty out of here. Right. We'll talk to this elf about the fate of Gandalf.
These are troubling
Describe your discovery of
signs.
Gandalf's burned hat in the middle of the
fear
Black
for the
Lake
wizard.
and of the rubble that chokes the endless air. Your news of Mithrandir and the lack of news concerning my friend Magor both fill me with anxiety, for we still do not know of their fates. I thank you for it, but it could be that Magor at least may soon return to us. Found something while we were away.
We must stop
Found an
Mazog's
elf stone, much
orcs
like the ones I gave you
before
earlier,
they
by the
unleash
cave
an
mountain
evil we cannot
as a narc
counter.
from which it emanated a vile stench. You did not place this stone. Must have been Magor, but why would he have left the stone rather than return to camp himself? I think the cave Magor found must be the source of the great evil Lady Galadriel sends beneath Moria. If you can rescue Magor from its clutches, he may be able to tell something of its power. Gather your courage, friend. Whatever this new fell craft may be, it could be best a great elf like Magor at combat, so it must be dangerous indeed. Alright, so go time. Go with courage into the depths in search of Magor. He may be able to tell us something about the great evil that Lady Galadriel sends to them. Alright, like I said, go time.
With the absence of the Balrog, other powers less great, yet terrible still, have arisen in the dark places. Mazog has sent his orcs into the shadowy abyss to entreat or control these powers, though it may prove his undoing.
Alright, get him. Killed 5 orc deserters. Oh, looks like we got 2 at the same time here. It's time to break out the standard. There we go. Oh, he's a healer too. That doesn't bode well. He's definitely healing himself back to full health. That's not good. Got 1 down, 1 to go. Well, at least as far as this group. Plenty of inventory space. I don't need that Bjorn axe. So chuck that since we can't sell it. Alright, 2 berserkers down. 3 to go. Oh, you don't have shield burner up? Oh, by all means. Let's fix that. Alright, 3 down, 2 to go. That way. Something tells me it's a bad idea to go far. This way? Like there's a little path here. Kind of lead that there. Looking for a way down. Definitely want to be careful. It looks like a way down right there. Take a look over there. Excellent. I think we found our path. Ooh, be careful there, though. One wrong fall, and this could make just a real short trip there. Alright, good to go. Going down. Why do we trust you? Why not talk here? I see. Simply put, your death approaches from behind. You will be safe with us. We're exposed. We need to go. So be it. Lead the way. Sip. Yep. Hey, Jacoby. It's good to see you there. It's like those orcs are escaping. Hopefully I get a chance to say hi to them with my axe here. But apparently today's not, or at least not this time. Oh, then let's continue along here. Well, it's good to see you, Jacoby. Appreciate you finding out what's going on here in Moria, because apparently I'm lost. Oh, that looks like way down there. Yeah, let's take this way, though. Oh, it looks like a troll there. Oh, good. It's a cave troll. Fantastic. Oh, looks like a cave troll got defeated. Oh, darn. I'm so sad that the cave troll can't fight us. Overseer. Gone. Little fire elemental thingy. Ooh, bright light. We gotta find 2 more orc berserkers here. Fire elementals really do help with fire, though. I'll tell you that much. Beware. Oh, beware of me? Yeah, I'd be aware of me too. That's an elite there. Alright, gotta be a little more careful with that. Alright. Path down this way. Take all the loot. Okay. Miss the screams of captured orcs from close by. An elven cry reaches your ear. Oh. Check out these little patrol thingies here. I don't trust them. Oh, it's like I got stunned or something. Unstable. What the heck just happened? Unstable mushrooms showed up and other stuff. That's some bad mushrooms. Something. Oh man, I think we attracted a lot of trouble. Like legit bad trouble. Alright, time to use all the good buffs, I guess. A little more surrounded than I'd like to be. Alright, 1 down. Health regen going. I think we might be okay. Another 1 down there. Alright, 1 left. That was a bit scary there for a second, but we handled it. So, which way do we go now? Oh. Unstable mushroom, huh? Like that unstable mushroom threw up all over me. I can't think I need that way. There's a fire Romghoul, some Moria orcs. Need to find orc berserkers. Doesn't look like one I need. Do you dare to attempt entering here? Well, yeah. Like evil spirits. Shadow Rumble. Ancient evil. Oh. Yeah, gotta be pretty ancient evil, alright. Alright, so enter this way. A lot of 2 elite mobs and a boss level mob. Okay, so the plan is go in, swing at everything, and hope for the best. Go for this berserker. Might be able to take down just one. We're gonna find out though. Go down to standard. My archer takes some hits. Sorry, archer, kind of bait here. Not taking much damage, which is good. So far, so good. One berserker is about to go down. Excellent. Go for the other one here. Like we're keeping up pretty nicely on this. Alright, get this last guy here. How's it been going? I'm sorry, I was looking at home. So that's okay. It's been going pretty good here. Going through all the craziness here and going through this game. Trying to figure out what's going on with the elves. Well, it's been going pretty well. So looking at home, trying to move somewhere then with the wife, or something else going on? Yeah, multi-million-dollar homes. I'm not gonna lie, I do look at some crazy homes like, well, that'd be nice.
By Elbereth, this is not possible.
You'll never defile me with your poison. Good, they are gone. I am relieved. I thought for certain I would become like them, a monstrosity. It came upon me unaware, surrounding me and taking me captive. One hears rumors of such twisted fates. But now I have seen the wicked pool of filth that corrupts the very depths of this place. I saw it with my own eyes. I'll give you a moment to collect your thoughts, then you must follow me. We will crush these monsters before they can corrupt aught else beyond this wicked place. This will be a great task. I can only imagine what horrors we'll face as we penetrate the area. Hurry, gather your wits and make ready. Alright, so going on a killing spree accordingly. Go. Go kick some butt. Things that dwell in the dark shall now know fear. Alright, Magor, what you got up your sleeve? Intruders, Globstaga, to me. Alright, one more to go here. Alright, Magor, what else you got? Troll. Let me guess he's gonna go charge after the troll here. Yep, you betcha. Oh, no. Of course he's gonna charge after the troll. I need some. Troll's got a lot of health there. And he's got a heck of a punch, too, as you just saw. Looks like we attracted some company as well. Alright, troll down. Get this fire Romghoul then. Alright, he gone. Alright, Magor, where else you going to? This way? Alright, let's go. Fire elemental and then darken whatever. That'll be don't need that. I posted up one in recent. Okay, I'll take a look at that a little bit here. All the places I was looking at. Well, let's take a look at this. Yeah, I went house hunting, but 9-10 years ago now for the house I'm at. So very happy with where I'm at. We must be careful here. Something stirs below. Alright, Magor, what do we have here? What evils lurk below? That looks like more trolls and Romghoul. Or Rogmol. Act before we see, we must cleanse this cave. We will go no further. No, we'll see about there. Another Matrix movie's come out? Yeah, I saw that a couple hours ago. Could be another Matrix. It's crazy. I mean, I'm not really sure how they're gonna pull it out, but I mean, everything's about sequels and more sequels and reboots. And I don't know. Yeah, they've been talking about since the Animatrix came out. Yeah, they've been talking about sequels for everything, like Beetlejuice 2, Matrix 4, everything has a sequel in life. So, I guess we'll see what happens. They got all the originals on board, apparently, from what I read, which is pretty awesome. But it did get greenlit, so they did Cloud Atlas. Yeah. Cloud Atlas wasn't a fan of it. Pain, terrible pain. Oh. Oh, the troll just sneezed or gooed all over us. You love Cloud Atlas? Well, okay, if you liked it, hey, your opinion, but I didn't like it too much, sorry. Something terrible remains here where none should dwell. I must go for help. Be careful as you go deeper. Oh, so he's just gonna ditch us like that? Hey, who are you? Alright, well, I guess we're going down without our elf friend here. Got down. Got the Flame Drinker and the Gloomwalker. Alright, so we gotta defeat these guys here. Probably in my top 10. I was really deep in full interesting references. I don't know, it just didn't resonate with me. I mean, I guess it was okay, but I don't know, it just wasn't my style. Yeah, a lot of people get confused. Yeah, I think I probably was one of the people that got confused by it. And maybe if I go rewatch it, maybe it'd make more sense. We will protect our new lord, you or us, decide. Right, well, time to kick the booty. Oh, maybe if I watch again, I'll give it a try. Darkness won't go. Okay, so it looks like they're trading off here. Well, coffees are kind of weird. They're really intelligent. Yeah, I do like... I mean, their ideas are really, really good, but some of their ideas are sometimes a bit out there. enough, this fire will burn you all. Okay, so it looks like these two bosses are going to alternate. I've definitely taken a lot of damage, though. Get out the swirling stuff. Darkness will now be your punishment. Darkness will envelop you. I'm taking a ridiculous amount of damage on this. Ain't good. Like to make people watch other movies and read entire books before in their movie. And that's a good way to go. You definitely want to be educated enough. Make them understand our power. Darkness will envelop you. Yeah, we're getting some health back, not nearly enough though. Definitely been the most involved boss battle I've had so far. I made the cast for the Matrix read a book on neural connection. Imagine it was before they could work a high-level book. Oh, I honestly did not know that. I mean, you definitely want to sound like you know what you're talking about. A little bit low on health, but so am I. Let's get this. I'm not on that level for sure. Depending on the subject, I could be, because I took quite a bit of math and chemistry in college, so maybe not on neural connections. Probably not my cup of tea, but I could probably hold my peace if I had to. Alright. He's about dead. I hope. Okay, Flame Drinker done. We gotta defeat the Gloomwalker now. Alright, so Gloomwalker is gone. Nice. What now? He went over. Alright, so let's continue on. I mean, I do have an extensive vocabulary, and I do know some things, but yeah, neural connections might be out of my realm as well. I'd give it a shot if I had to. I just need a dictionary for some of it. Oh, holy cow, what in the world is going on here? Looks like almost not quite a gate to oblivion, but that looks bad. Like, super not cool bad. Got 3 million orcs, and yeah, let's see what happens here. Why did he bring us here? This is a good question. Simulacra and simulation. Run for your lives. So all the orcs looks like they're hightailing it out of there. Actually, the orcs trying to defend against this guy? Yeah, looks like they are. And the orcs did not stand a chance. Let's hope we fare a little bit better. Let's hope we... This is one big ugly. Guy's about half health, which is good. Man, you ugly. Evil and ugly. Guy's about 33%. Ouch. Alright, we defeated him. Alright, so we talk to Ingramel. Oh, there we go. I have returned with help. Well done indeed. I am impressed that such a deed was accomplished by the likes of you. Yeah, because you turned tail to run and left me here, you jerk. Ooh, that's a level 60, but it looks like Singed Cloak. Looks pretty good. We'll try that when we hit level 60. Nice. Alright. They're surprised? Yeah. Let's leave this place. We have been too long in the presence of the evil. My heart longs for relief from the dread of it. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, we're back in here.
We have vanquished a
Magar
great
told us
terror.
everything, and you set off on a journey back to
Fear that
Lothlorien
more
to inform the
dangers
Lady
sleep in
Galadrial
the
of what has
darkness.
transpired. Your feats are truly incredible, my friend. Not only have you rescued Magor, but you have thwarted the plans of not only the orcs, but more importantly of Gorthor of Dol Guldur as well. You are wholly remarkable. You have Magor's highest praise of my own. Well, they may not be surprised, but they definitely have praise. I'll take that. Got 2 sets of heavy armor. Oh, 4 sets of heavy armor. Okay. See what the differences are. Probably more. Actually, crit and physical mastery. Crit and physical. Looks all the same to me. Oh wait, sorry, I'm reading the wrong. I'm reading the wrong description. Wow. All right, so that's light armor. You know, I should read the actual description. Light armor, medium armor, heavy. Okay, heavy's what I need. It has might, agility, vitality. Oh, bad. Any damage 5% you receive effect. Ooh. Ooh, that's a nice effect there for Soothe Wound. Vitality and might. I'm sorry. Agility, vitality. Might and agility, that's more of a... Yep, let's go with that one.
You must return to Lady Galadrial
Alright,
at once.
so
There
Lothlorien
is
at
no
once, the
time
Lady
to delay.
Galadrial will want to speak to you about what's happened here and what it would mean for the future. Speak with Haldir atop the foot south of the river Namardil, and he'll arrange a meeting with... Alright, so out of Moria, we get to go. On our nice shoulder pads. Self some of our junk. And get to breathe some fresh air for a minute. That'll be a nice surprise. We'll find the merchants. I think they're... I think so. Table Master's this way too. Yeah, apparently they're surprised I live. I live just another day. There we go.
The merchant halls of Khazad-dûm lie in darkness now.
Alright, so let's see if there's anything I can sell. Don't need that, don't need that. Those. There's a recipe I can... Those. Possible get... Alright. Alright, good to go. Let's see, where can this goat take me?
The day of the dwarves
First hall?
is coming.
That's where we need to go. First hall it is. Alright, let's go. To the first hall. We must make haste to the Lady Galadrial. Down the first hall we go. First hall is the Eastern Hall of Moria, where the Fellowship makes their exit out of Moria. Find this Gandalf. Yep, there's the exit there. Bunch of guards there in case you know, take a train to zone. Ooh, hey, see if we can turn in some junk here. Nice thing, you can turn in junk for XP and other stuff. Oh wait, hang on. Learn this recipe. There we go. Alright. See about this junk here. Got, what do we got here as far as our junk? Got some gorgeous sword sheets. Look like it's turned in here. What else we got? Jagged carapace. Maybe this isn't the right turn-ins for the broken metal clubs. Oh, probably not the tasks here for us. Ignore that for now. Let's get out of here then. Where are we going? Up a flat outside south of the river. Okay, I got him. Back in that area we were about an hour ago. Okay, gotcha. Go that way then. Makes sense. See if we can get an audience with the lady. That would be nice. Galadrial is definitely one of the, of course, major figures, whether you've seen her in the movies or the books. It is nice to get some fresh air, though. Even in orc-infested lands, fresh air does a world of good. Grab some ore here. Lots of beauty about the mountains there. Nice. Even for a game as old as this, you can still definitely get some very beautiful shots here. Keep on going here. We're almost there. And we're not too far away. About halfway through level 58 as well. Definitely a nice musical change there. I do like that. Music is one of my weaknesses. It's a good weakness to have. Good soundtrack, and I'm like, alright, I'm hooked. Alright, so there's the ladder we went up earlier, so let's go back up here, talk to... Not talking to it? Oh, there he goes, Haldir.
You may enter the Golden Wood.
Lady Galadriel has called
tread
you
with
to her
care,
garden, for she
or
wishes to speak with
punishment
you.
shall
I will
be
take you to
swift.
her. Looks like we have an audience with the lady.
Jealously do I guard my secrets, not the least of which is my mirror. Still, there are times which require a greater knowledge, and this is one such time. Shadows gather in the east, and the fates of lost friends burns in the heart.
This is Lady Galadriel's garden, it looks like. There we go. And there she is. Galadriel herself. There she is. We'll take talk to
I
her.
know what befell you in the darkness, and that your courage did not fail.
I'm aware of your kindness to Magor beneath the mountains. You are now held high in his esteem, and he has accorded to you great fondness for your part in his rescue. Strange deeds unravel on the many paths of your journey, for as your footsteps lead you to and fro, I perceive that many fates are entwined with your own. Some of your tales have seemed ended, but locked doors may yet be pried open. My mirror can show many things, and you may ask it what you will. But heed this before you peer into the water. Many valuable answers may come unbidden. Look now and see what may be seen. Alright, let's take a look into the mirror then.
Mithrandir faced his match in Moria, a Balrog of Morgoth. Into the depths they fell, then rose again up the endless stair. There they did battle one against the other, and the fire of it was terrible. In the end, Mithrandir threw down the Balrog, though he himself fell into shadow. Yet who is to say what his end might be? Not all hope is yet lost.
Some light is now shed on the riddles. Do you not agree? The clues left behind among the foundation stone begin to form a clear picture at last. Gandalf the Grey strove in Moria with shadow and flame, and they fell and perhaps rose again. Who had the mastery? It has been said that my eyes see farther than many who deemed wise. Yet keener eyes we need to pierce the darkness that shrouds Mithrandir from my sight. Who can spy upon Moria from all sides and gain rumor of the fate of Gandalf? Only Gwahira the Windlord can do this. I saw more than the fate of Mithrandir behind your eyes. I saw glimpses of your own fate as well. A long vigil waiting for an alley that does not come. Your words must inspire, for time passes too slowly behind the walls. They cannot stand forever, the walls, nor the men under your command. The dawn seems far off, Captain. Is it your fate to see it? But the mirror shows many things, and not all of them may come to pass. Of Mithrandir, at least the vision is clearer. Gwahir, the Windlord, rests in the rear of my garden. Tell him what you have seen. Oh, the King of the Eagles. I have carried Gandalf before now, and if he yet lives, I will carry him again. I will send out the sharpest-sighted eagles to seek him from every corner of this land, and I will fly until we have learned what befell him. If he is to be found, I and my kind will find him. Return to the lady and tell her I will do. I know that Gwahir will find Mithrandir if he is to be found. Haldir will show you from this place. I will call for him.
You have
The
my
Lady
thanks.
Galadriel can see much in her mirror, but it is not known to her or any power whether that she has shown you will come to pass. One day, perhaps, you will look back on your long road and make sense of what you saw today. Only time can tell such things. I thank you for the service you have provided my people. May the light of the elves shine upon your path and guide your steps aright. For those unfamiliar to Galadriel, we shall name you friend and allow you to enter our fair home.
You are welcome within Lothlorien, and may visit the hill of Celeborn.
Hey, we're welcome within Lothlorien. Pass beneath the eaves to the forest to the northeast and travel to the Here of Saren Amroth in the center of Lothlorien. It is both beautiful. Sorry. It is both beautiful and peaceful, and Milwyn will be pleased to tell you some of its history. Look for her by the archway west of the hill of Saren Almath, far to the northeast of here and inside the forest. You already completed Volume 2, Book 6 is encouraged. Though not required to do so for the quest. Okay. Pretty sure I have. I think it's what we just completed. So I don't think we have to worry about that very much. Yo, been a damn long time since I saw you. If you were thinking who I think you were. I don't know, who am I think who I am? Or am I who you think I should be? Could be a lot of people. Brought to Lothlorien, awesome. Last time I saw you, I believe you were just starting out and I told you about a bunch of shit. Look, deeding and selling shit and all that. I started out in this game about 10, 11 years ago. Back when it first came out, so... I mean, granted, I've taken a long rest, so... Not entirely out of possibility. I've been alternating between this and several other games, so... I know my memory's not where it used to be, but I apologize if... I should know you, Mr. Rockman. Let's see, where do I need to go now? Way to the northeast there, okay. But if you did help me, I do appreciate it. I think I remember you, maybe. I think you were starting out because you haven't played the game in years and you want to come back and see what changes were and stuff. And only remember a select few things. That does sound like me. So if you did help me, which I'm sure you did, I mean... Well, I appreciate it. Really do. Always appreciate help. And anything I can ever do to help, you let me know, too. Oh, I see you got farther than I ever do. Yeah, this is definitely farther than I ever was in this game when I played back when it came out, so... Kinda... all new to me now. That's part of the fun thing. I had to go much farther if I actually had any expansion stuff. I wanted to go to pay to play class to see how they were. Yeah, the expansions I bought, let's see, I bought Moria, the collector's edition, what, 10 years ago? So I had that, and then I forget how I got the rest of the stuff. I know I got one of the recent ones with the points I had saved up, so that I do remember. Like Runekeeper Warden was a pain because there's no tree specialized both types aside from taking, but fun. Runekeeper I tried. I didn't try it for very long. It was definitely way too squishy for me. I gotta have at least some ability to take some hits. At least that's what it was when I tried it. I'm sure it's a little bit more survivable, hopefully by now. Bjorning I still have to get... Yeah, I still don't have Bjorning myself. I think I'm waiting for it to go on sale, then I'll probably just pick it up at that point. Rune Knight apparently got a big buff when the enemy and item rebalance came. Oh, that's good. Because they definitely needed it. I know it's a beast later on, but it's a literal glass cannon early on. Like, you touch it with a stiff wind and it'll blow over. At least the one that I tried out. Rune Knight could already temporarily give themselves the HP of a guardian as soon as they got their second healing spell. Really? Oh, maybe I didn't get that far enough with it. We're talking pre-HP nerf guardian. Oh. Oh? Yeah, I must have not gotten as far along as Runekeeper than you did. I would definitely remember that. Second healing spells are early 10s. Okay, I know I got farther than that. That I can guarantee. Maybe I just didn't know how to play the class very well. Basically, the higher your healing attunement, the more temporary HP you can give yourself or others. Yeah, because I remember I had the bar. More lightning stuff you cast, it went one way. The more healing stuff you cast, it went the other way. That's what you're... Because I remember you had to attune to one side or the other for damage or healing.
Welcome to Cairn Amroth. Few only have had the joy of seeing this place.
These vain times, it's a beauty a remnant only in the majesty of one's help, for on this mountain Amroth Lord of Lothlorien built his house in the days before its love was lost and he himself vanished from Middle-earth. It's said that when the south wind blows upon the hill, if you listen for the sound of the gulls, you might hear still Amroth calling for his lust-loved Nimrodil, but she never came back. Milwyn pauses a moment, but with a light laugh she recovers herself. Do not look sad. Cairn Amroth should be a reminder of happier days. Walk upon the grass and be joyful. Your trials will not follow you here.
A moment, friend, before you go.
I went with Electric for the free 15-second stun. Level 14 Seppo World of Exaltation. Yeah, I don't remember that. Word of Exaltation, 25-minute, range immediate tactical skill, applies a bubble that briefly increases morale, lasts an additional 2 seconds for every 2 written health on the target. Bubble potency, applies damage. Okay. Yeah, I must have just done terrible at room. Maybe that's my problem. I like Captain too much, maybe that's why. Before you go, you should know that you are not the only visitor that's come to Lothlorien in the most recent days. In fact, I understand that you are known to these guests, and they will be pleased to see you. The hobbit Frodo Baggins is resting with some members of his company on that crest of the hill. I do not know what errand has brought him to the Golden Wood, or if you've been entrusted with knowledge of it, but I'm sure he'll be pleased to see you. Well then, let's go talk to Frodo. Great, Author of Exaltation, increased their skill by 5 seconds, grants immediate critical hits. Yeah, I would say, that sounds ridiculously overpowered. Let's give it every buff possible, and oh wait, let's make it immune to crit hits, and oh wait, that just sounds ridiculously overpowered. Over here then? See, there's Frodo and Sam. Boromir has gone off by himself. I do not trust the elves here. Gandalf should be here. It isn't right. What happened to him? Well, about Gandalf. You see? Give him some time to come back.
We have come such a long way.
Only got
haven't we?
around to level 20's Rune Knight, but they were pretty insane with the stuns indeed. Yeah, it sounds like they were. I don't know why I didn't take advantage of that then. When Milwyn told me another traveler from over the mountains had come to Lothlorien, I had no idea it would be you. We've come such a long way, haven't we? There's still a long way to go. But here in Lothlorien, I've found it difficult to worry too much about the road ahead. You have to tell Sam and me what has happened since we parted, my friend. Feels like a lifetime has passed since leaving Rivendell, and it's several at least since I last saw Bag End. But Sam does not seem as surprised to see you as I am. You haven't become the chief conspirator of another conspiracy, have you, Sam? Well, if you're curious about Quiz, because, well, I probably already told you it was the new team's balancing philosophy. Balancing philosophy as far as survivability and damage, or different type of balancing are you referring to?
Hello there.
Hello there. Me a conspirator? It's not like that at all, Mr. Frodo, and you know I'm not cut out for the keeping of secrets despite your teasing. It's just that so many queer things have happened to us already, and this place being so elvish and all. I just about given up being surprised when something out of ordinary happens, and here comes me out of the woods right enough. You should find Mr. Merry somewhere around the hill. I know he'll be pleased to anything to see you. He's taken one of his walks and might be resting in a private garden nearby. Specifically make it do a bleed DPS. Oh, okay. Well, Guardians needed a DPS buff somehow. I mean, Guardians' DPS was terrible. I mean, super terrible. Fly out said they are nerfing the other trees and buffing the red trees so even more people are forced to play the already most played Ranger tree. I think a little bit of Ranger that I played, I think was Blue Line. The one that gives you more mobility. I think is blue. Don't quote me on that. Pretty sure if red's the more mobile one, I did that. Blue got their biggest DPS skill enough by 20%, and yellow. Yeah, the yellow's more the trapping line, if I remember correctly, or debuff trapping line. Yellow your favorite, I take it? Or blue? Pippin said he was going to take a nap. Such a risky place. I remember traps, yeah. I did try out Hunter for a little bit when I came back here. Thought they could do around 80 damage at level 4. Yeah, all you had to do was set it up, aggro something, and then say goodbye to it as soon as they hit it. Now they do less damage than quick shot. Terrible.
I did not think to run into you here.
I did not think to run you here. You're on the wrong side of the mountains, aren't you? Aren't we all? Mary's face lights up as they laugh long and loudly. Pippa's around here somewhere, taking a nap, I believe. No, I wouldn't wake him. We'll have all plenty of time to catch up, I imagine. Lothlorien is so peaceful, it's hard to remember how hard a road will be and has been. Wonder if you might track down Boromir. He doesn't seem to be having as good time as the rest of us. I think he's impatient to get going again. But maybe seeing you again will cheer him up. I last saw him on the northwest outskirts of the great clearing from which Saren Amroth arises. I think that's all about trap damage. I just want to kill bears by walking up and tying their shoes. Well, nothing wrong with that. See if we can find... head northwest and see if we can find Boromir. I mean, yeah, if you specialize into a trap tree, I mean, you should expect it to have more benefits than barely doing an auto attack. But no, I can't anymore, and I hate it enough that I lost all interest. This does sound familiar now. We had to have talked before, because I do remember you being pretty PO'd about that. That is coming back to my mind. Although, yeah, it definitely has been a long while then. Even then, that was months ago, and I was still... well... I mean, hey, if you're mad, be mad. Can't blame you for that one. And the Guardian change, which is my second favorite class, really got my buns buttered. I mean, I don't see how the Guardian class could be a bad thing, because, like I said, their DPS was horrifically bad. I mean, even about as bad as Captain was back in the day, and Captain's had really horrible DPS. Lady of the Woods is very mysterious. I do not know her purpose.
It is most strange to see you here. Has Eriador been made safe already?
As the last time I saw you was the Knight Elrond of Rivendell entrusted you with the continued defenses at Eriador. Is the land so safe already? Boromir sighs and squares his shoulder again. I'm sorry, my words were born of frustration, not of dislike. Every hour you spend in idleness here is an hour during which a shadow draws closer to my city. I've seen little of Aragorn and even less of Gimli. The dwarf seems to have gotten over his distrust of elves easily enough. Even now he is off with Legolas, atop one of the trees of the crest of the hill of Saren Amroth. Speak to him and see for yourself. Especially after the attack rebounds, they lost all their HP. Yeah, Guardians should definitely have the biggest HP pool, no question about that. Well, I gave up some HP for some attack. They'll have to be over-leveled by around 5 levels when it comes to any other regular melee hammer class to match HP of a Guardian. Now they don't feel like they have that anymore. I think you just feel like a champion now. Yeah, that's... I mean, I could definitely see that, because champions can tank pretty decently as well from the couple instances I've ran with them. Guessing Legolas is probably up here, if I had to get... There he is. Oh, there's Gimli too. Yes, the trees are very pretty. I say we climb back to the ground now. Yeah, Gimli probably doesn't want to stay in the trees.
By
Durin's beard.
I did not expect to see you again so soon.
I'm glad to be surprised. Legolas has been showing me the woods of Lothlorien and the majesty of these trees, so like to stone-carved pillars beneath the mountains, fills this dwarf with amazement. But even in a land of marvels, its lady is the greatest one of all. Still, I am ready to return now to the ground if you ask me. Trees are best admired from below, rather than up among the branches.
We are just
Legolas and I were just about to take another walk among the trees of Lothlorien in search of patrolling orcs. Why don't you come with us? What do you think? Is there room in our party for a third? Surely we'll enjoy seeing the beauty of the wood, and the possibility of hewing an orc or three will only sweeten the appeal of such a tool. And go killing? Don't mind if I do.
I would be
Be delighted if you would join us. The beauty of Lothlorien is best when shared, though we must all remain alert, even when walking among the trees of Lorien, for the orcs of Moria have come down into Nadharien and are able to sneak past the borders on occasion. Let us know when you're ready to go. Alright. Still, Runat was a fun power trip. Just casting a debuff 3 times and hitting them with a 10-second stun nuke was great when enemies had less HP. They had less HP back then? I could swear they had more, or stuff just didn't hurt as much. Or we did less damage, because I felt like battles took a lot longer when they first were released. I'm not sure which it was.
Are you ready to go?
Alright, it's go time.
Though the memory be now dim, of old, elves and dwarves were close in friendship. Legolas of Mirkwood and Gimli the dwarf, through shared hardship, have rekindled the old bonds. Even now, they look for orcs to slay beneath the eaves of Lothlorien.
It was a combo of them doing less damage, getting HP sponge stats escalation a lot quicker. Okay, you got a point there. Yeah, less damage and greater HP equals, yeah, killing it. I mean, whack. I mean, just beating stuff up for like a minute.
How can I be of service?
Right, it is possible that no further orcs have crept beyond the borders, but if any have, we must be prepared to do battle. Come then. Alright, let's go. Alright, Legolas, you lead the way, buddy. Runite just keeps giving her. One of its main skills is an auto revive. Really? It got an auto revive? If PvP was more of a thing, that would be really redonkulous. Old friends. I don't see anything, and the eyes of dwarves are renowned for their sharpness. Legolas shot at something. Where are you shooting at, Legolas? Yeah, Rockman, that would be really good for either PvE on a tank or PvP. Save some for the rest of us, Legolas. You and Dendros will have your chance, Gimli. This orc was just a scout. Good, here they come. Ooh, hello. Looks like it's go time. Be gone, orc. Alright, wiped out those orcs there. Let's press on. There may be remnants of this troop still within the woods. Alright, lead the way, Legolas. That's made to see even these few orcs within the Golden Wood. My axe delights at it, but this dwarf is saddened for your sake and for the sake of the lady. Also, question, do you watch JoJo all? No, I need to watch that. It's on my list of things to see for JoJo's adventure. There may be orcs close, but it's still my nose that tells me so. But it's definitely on my list of things to watch. Like me and someone at work were actually talking about that today, that I need to watch that. So it's for the small name spoiler. Okay. Alright, some more orcs have bitten the dust. Oh wait, we got more coming. Apparently we ain't not done yet. You're no match for Gimli's son of Gloin. Alright, so we've taken out that patrol there. Words do not sit you, friend Galadrial. Looks like there's an archer. Too many dwarves have come to Lothlorien in recent days. Another has come to the border and is asking for you. Runite, stop. I might need to go back in the game to play him again. Hey, why not? Out of respect for you, and as a courtesy for the good you have done us, I have been told to find you and send you to the eaves of the wood. A stranger has arrived at the borders. In these unusual times, such a visitor in Lothlorien has been seen only once. The stranger is a dwarf, and he is asking for you. Right? Again, auto days absorb melee armor skill? What? Oh, now absorb reflect. Okay, I was like, say what? Alright, let's follow Legolas. What dwarf would willingly come to this place with our hospitality is not known. Do not take it to heart, Gimli. Neither of our kindreds have been friendly for some time. He is welcome to come to Khazad-dûm if it please him. I will tie his blindfold myself. Armor of the elements. Damage. Oh, Gimli Gloinson? Oh, it's Bolsey. That's not Bolsey, is it? You're a long way from the Iron Hills, Bolsey. Things are not going well for the Iron Garrison at Khazad-dûm. Mazog still rules much of the deeps, and many of the levels from his stronghold of Zagbathul. Many good dwarves have fallen to his forces. Some, like my own son Moria, are still captives or worse. I cannot bear to think what torments they may have suffered behind the walls of Zagbathul. Still, the dwarves of the Iron Garrison struggle to reclaim the hidden caverns, but for every beauty that is unearthed, two evils seem to spring forth from the depths. We will bring this dwarf to speak with Celeborn, but you will be held responsible for it. You will be accountable for any and all actions while he remains within the Golden. Come with us. Alright, so I guess we're going. New deed. Bubble. So it's kind of like, the best thing I could think of is like a damage absorbing shield thing with a little bit more oomph to it. Kind of like almost like a the bubble in World of Warcraft that priest could give, except it's more lightning based. Kind of the best way I can think of it. Yeah, except it's on steroids, it seems like. For the sakes of the Iron Garrison, I have put up with the indignity of being blindfolded during the passage here, but my people could teach the elves of this place something of courtesy were they to visit Khazad-dûm. Let's see now if the ill manners of the elves spring from their lord. Y'all know another good skill tree? Gambler burglars. I know burglars went through a recent revision a couple months ago. Honestly, I've never played one. It said the Lady of these woods wields a terrible power and has no friends to do. Except for those who know little or nothing of the Lady Galadrial, Bosi. Her power lies in wisdom, and in kindness even for those who mistrust her. This way, please. Even though they ruined it by making burglar now a bleed damage class rather than a burst damage class. Alright, so let's go meet the Lady Galadrial and Celeborn. Welcome to Lothlorien, Bosi of the Iron Garrison. I am at your service, Lord Celeborn and Lady Galadrial of Lorien. If you know of the Iron Garrison, you must know of the troubles that have befallen us. I know that one who enters Moria should expect to find troubles within it. I should be surprised to learn this was not the case. Would you say the same if it were your home that needed reclaiming? Was the danger that came to my home of my own making? Oh, burn. I thought the elves of Lothlorien would be more courteous to their neighbors. I see now that I was wrong, and you are content to live in seclusion until all else is destroyed. Perhaps you should tell us what hardships the Iron Garrison faces within Moria, Bosi. Yes, well, so I shall. Andros has been a great help to us in the mines. We have won several battles against the orcs, but always they return and in greater numbers. Our miners work to unearth new passages, but nameless creatures lurk within the most promising. And now my son Bori has been captured by Mazog and snared by the sorcerer Gorthul. Gorthul is known to me. I did not know he had left Mirkwood. Poor Bori, he was a good lad when I knew him. I will send a number of Galadriel to aid your people in their efforts, Bosi. The times are too dark for the friendship of our peoples to remain lapsed. Come here, and you too, Gimli. My lord's decision affects you both as well. Gambler Burger made them sort of a melee ranger of sorts. They can use skills that revolve around the gamble system, where you can use a skill that ram chance of applying 1 to 6 bleed prot, improving chances to get higher tier. I mean, that could be good on longer fights, that's sure, but... yeah, it does take away from their burst damage. I mean, it's definitely not the most standard rogue where you sneak up from behind and get a huge damage thing. More, like you said, the bleeds. Lord of the Galadrial has much wisdom and is with his wish that the dwarves not face the darkness of Khazad-dûm unaided. So it will be, and you too shall stand whatever evil lies beneath the mountains, if this is your will. Two stupidest but funny skills, Cash In and All Out. Not familiar with those skills there, Rockman. Time for you to leave, young one. There's much to be done. Alright, in we shall go. I wish I could help the Iron Garrison with their efforts at Khazad-dûm. The mines have brought me great sadness, but I would have restored, and the Iron Garrison with able-bodied dwarves if that is to happen. I cannot. My road lies with Frodo, and I will see this errand through before I return to the mines. The need of the Iron Garrison is great, but Glowing Sun does not turn aside from one charge to begin another. Gimli's brow furrows, and then his eyes light with wonderment. I am struck by the thought, Dandros, that both these tidings may not have been unknown to the Lady Galadriel. My first meeting with her, it seemed to me that she offered a choice. A choice between continuing the quest and leaving it to others, and here arrives just such a pointed decision. Oh, I gotta choose a room. Okay. That's a one-handed sword. Oh, just take that for giggles.
I have made my decision.
Let's see, Cash In lets you use up the gambles on the target in different ways, but erase it, and All In gives you a massive buff for every time, but if you don't kill someone with it, they'll turn the negatives instead. Huh. That is definitely a gamble. Increases the attack speed by 50%, plus 50% melee damage. I mean, that's a lot of good buffs there. That is a pretty massive buff, I'll give that. That's my decision. I will not abandon the quest for which I have been charged. I hope you will go to give to Bosi and the rest of the Iron Garrison the aid I would have provided if I were there. When the errand of this company is finished, I hope to return to reclaim Moria, and your efforts will help make that possible. Bosi said he would return to the chamber at the crossroads near Durin's Way in Moria. Go now to him, and give him both my regret that I cannot go return and my fervent good wishes for success. Alright, so back to the mines we go. So we're gonna have to travel a bit of way there. But if you don't kill them, all the pluses turn to minuses, so that's pretty risky. Definitely right, it's better for long fights. Yeah, like on boss fight stuff, like for standard mobs and stuff like that, yeah, most bleeds are not gonna really do anything. You'd be lucky if a bleed, gets a few ticks off. But for raids and stuff like that, typically bleed classes or dot classes or things like that, they tend to have the upper hand because then they can keep up with the burst DPS. Where the Stable Master takes us.
Mega volume.
Not where I need to go. Let's head to the southwest in Galadi's Woods. But yeah, burglars, I haven't really played around with them ever, even way back on release. I mean, it seemed like an interesting class, but for as far as being in Middle Earth, definitely didn't seem like my cup of tea. I mean, I know they were necessary for Fellowship maneuvers back in the day. Now, not so much. Let's cross the bridge here. I think we went too far. Oh, no, we're right. Never mind. I looked at the map wrong. That was my fault. We're going the right way. Seems like one. Oh, there's a broken bridge there. Thought we were going the right way. Apparently we need to cross back around this way. My fault. But there's a deposit here. We might as well just mine some up while we're in the area. Oh, only apparently Burgerly gets the only legitimately skill in the game. Yeah, what useless skill is that? I'm intrigued. They craft a comic book suit from Spider-Man PS4. As in the skill to make a quip. That's it. Well then. I mean, I suppose it could be used for something? Makes everyone around you oh. I mean, there's a captain skill that I think makes everyone bow. I think. Something. This one. Yeah, command respect. Yeah, your presence commands respect from everyone around you. Doesn't make everyone sneeze. I think it makes everyone bow. Maybe a burglar with a little bit of sneezing powder-ish stuff, or something along those lines. I mean, it seems kind of trickery-ish. I mean, it's a stretch. Now, I could actually stun someone in combat to make them sneeze. That actually might be useful. Nice waterfall back there. That's pretty awesome. I mean, just an idea. And if it can't be that, then yeah. Almost back to the mine of Moria. Let's see. Can we go to Crossroads?
May Durin return soon to
Or
his
Refuge to my
halls.
first hall, or Dolvenview? Dolvenview, I think, is pretty close. Yes, that's pretty close. Let's go with Dolvenview. Yeah, I wonder if it can make other people stunned for sneezing. That would actually be more useful than just being cosmetic, I hope. I have some small hope for it. Either way. I don't know, AoE sneezing stun. That could get useful. Still remember Hunter's decoy antics. I'm sad now. I'll be alright, man. It will be.
May Durin return soon to his halls.
Let's go to Chamber of the Crossroads. Especially since you can now get a play-to-play upgrade to make them into TNT decoys. I mean, I'm a big fan of everything that goes boom. There are scarecrows who explode. That sounds kind of cool. And they get explosive arrows, so more boom for your buck. Literally. Explosive arrow, faster enemies come in contact, brief for blaze to take fire damage. Yeah, so basic fire arrow, got it. What do I have? I don't even know. Almost 200, okay. We're almost where we need to go. As one strange thing about captains, there's really no ranged weapons. You can't use bows, can't use crossbows, nothing like that. Shouts are pretty much all you got. Oh, there's Balsi there. Okay.
These are my
Welcome back to
first
Khazad-dûm.
dealings with Celeborn.
I'm disappointed that Gimli did not return with you, but I'm sure he had his own reasons. His father, Gloin, has long been a close friend of my father and Broker's father, and Gimli surely trains the honor of his forebears. That is my first dealing with Celeborn of Lothlorien. I must confess I'm not sure what to make of him. He has sent a number of elves to help us, and while I appreciate the assistance, they seem perhaps too eager to blame the dwarves for all troubles, both present and past. They have established a camp with one of my dwarves, Ovar Balhammer, in a newly excavated passage off Durin's Way, Usungar. It is located in the very southeastern corner of Track Bazan, in the southern wall, right near the exit from those gardens. You'll find Track Bazan to the northeast of this chamber. Yes, the tree-filled area on your map there. Journey there and lend Orvar your aid. He's having difficulties getting along with these elves. Okay. Alright, so I'll have to go, yep, like you said, to the northeast. Actually, Quinky, travel there?
These halls will
Nope.
be great
Okay.
once more.
Nope, going there the old-fashioned way. North here. And then we'll head east as soon as we can. Shouldn't be too bad to make it there. All the high stair. I don't think we're quite there yet. A little bit more north. Try that. Are we far enough north? Yeah, we gotta be far enough north now. Alright, let's keep heading east then. Oh, I got knocked off my mount there. And stunned. Sheesh. Alright, gotta go. Yeah, horsey, no! No! Run away! Oh, time to get the goat back. Barrett, let's go. Alright, so further east we go. Yes, battle goat. Charges valiantly in battle. Yeah, Moria pre-goats was definitely an experience. Twos make your enemy quake. Quake, I say. Yeah, battle goat is where it's at. I say good day. But Fez, I said good day. I love that 70s show. I watch it most every night before I go to bed. Alright, so I gotta find these elves. My parents watch 70 show when they get nothing better to watch. Fez is mom's favorite. Nice. My wife and I sometimes will do, you know, Jackie and Michael. Like, Michael? Well, damn, Jackie, I can't control the weather. I think we're... Okay. Well, Dad quotes him whenever Mom brings him up. Either way. I think this is where we need... Hoping so. Aha! Here we go. Couple frogs, a dwarf, a couple elves. Odd location, but hey, we'll roll with this.
This cavern
I'm
was
glad you're here.
recently unearthed,
These elves have been sent by
and the
Celeborn for the
gardens
purpose
here
of helping us
still
drive the
thrive.
evil out of Khazad-dûm, so they say. But they seem much more interested in casting blame about them than doing anything helpful. This cavern, Buzungar, was found shortly after you departed. Many of my folk were impressed by the state of it. The gardens still thrive, at least up here they do. Something rots and corrupts the plant life as you descend. But while we could use some real help in clearing these caves of danger, instead these elves speak often of digging too deeply and disturbing things best left undisturbed. If this is the best Celeborn has to offer, I'd rather he kept them in the wood. You talk to Corinthro down the road and see if I'm wrong. You'll see if I'm not. Which cappy tree I went? Red. Definitely red. Oh, I've got 2 points to spend still. I forgot where I was going with this on the spec, but... I'll have to dig into it at some point. But yeah, definitely going red. I was going to go into blue a little bit too. And I'm probably going to sub-tree blue for some off-healing. Because there's enough Guardian, Champion, and Warning tank stuff that probably a little off-healing wouldn't be too bad. I think I want to spend a little bit more points. Yeah, I think one more point to go to get Master of War there. I think. I don't know, I had a plan, and then I kind of forgot about my plan. I'll have to analyze it more later. Not too worried about it right now.
Some evil lives at the bottom of Buzungar.
That is indeed the
and it
melee
corrupts the
J-O-A-T.
gardens here.
Listen to me, for this Orvar will not listen to reason. Some evil lives at the bottom of this cavern. If the place is not sealed away, the evil may spread. This is always the way of dwarf. Why must they always dig into places they were not meant to go? Will they not be satisfied until no evil remains beneath the stone, and all have come to the surface to lay waste to the homes of elves and other good people? If Orvar would not listen to reason and collapse the only entrance to this passage, sealing the corruption within, we must find its source and destroy it. Speak to Nymphlag about finding the source and dealing with it. We have seen Globsnaga orcs deeper within Buzungar and feel that they will soon climb up to this place. Have they been corrupted by the willing rot, or is there some other cause of their affliction? These questions are secondary to the most important matter, that they may be defeated before they can do us any harm. Destroy them as you undertake Nymphlig's scheme for cleansing the source of the wilting rot. Okay. Whereas Minstrel is the Dragonborn who's just talking. Yeah, Minstrels just have all their shouts, that's for sure.
The rot that
Pervades
pervades
the lower reaches of our is not that of the natural world, and it gives us the duty of removing it. If Orvar would not listen to our advice and seal the passage, we must destroy the source of the wilting rot before it escapes into wider Moria and becomes a much greater threat. I believe I have the means to do this. This barrel will catch pure light, even at its most dim, and reflect it upon the corrupted walls of the passage. If you place it on a stone in the deepest area of Buzungar, it will be like a beacon to the evil of the rot, drawing forth whatever lies beneath the wilting rot in agony. At that time, you must destroy the source of the rot, but use caution. You must remain close to the barrel. Its effects will not serve to weaken the master of the rot, wherever it may be. Well, before they got nerfed by more than 50% damage reduction. I don't know, they seem pretty powerful still, from what I can tell. Probably wrong, but I mean, they still seem alright. Alright, source of the rot. Alright, so I'm guessing we're going this way. Looks like the orcs are closer than they expected. Before they could do 1k damage nukes on 10 seconds, now they can do 80 nukes on 10 seconds. And yeah, definitely a damage nerve. Let's see, I think I got my minstrel to level 30-ish, but I didn't quite get to level 40. And most of the level 30 I got up by farming. Usually played yellow line anyway, so I didn't really care. Fair enough. I don't have my archer friend. I need my archer. There he is. I almost forgot about him. Might as well have called myself Technoblade. Technoblade never dies. Alright, so we defeated Globsnagas enough. Bane of the Infected. Where? Ultra Porn. That stuff. Alright, so long. We need to destroy the source of the rot, so probably deeper we go. Good idea. Try it again. Warrior here. I might as well make my next tank that. What, Technoblade? It's got a nice ring to it. And then you could get the title Technoblade the Undying. YouTuber joke. Oh. I guess I'm not as hip as I should be. Go. Skirmisher here. It's basically the best Sky Wars, Bed Wars, Minecraft play in the US. Maybe the entire West. Say my oldest daughter might know that. She's a huge fan of Minecraft, so I bet she would know that. Set the world record with the 1,000 frame rate. Alright. No stutter. Most impressive. And this while he was streaming and getting stream sniped by hackers. Yeah, silly hackers. Saw a few of them while doing Fallout 76, their nuclear winter mode, and they were some silly hackers there. I mean, it was stupid obvious. That path thing. Especially made mean that Technoblade can never die, therefore he can't lose. Alright, that's a good way about it. If you wish to defeat me, train for another X years. Double it for each win. Alright, let's see here. Open. Probably no good idea to fall down that way, so let's not do that. Up here, flat mossy stone. Kind of ancient evil rock girdle thingy. See what this flat mossy stone does. Oh, apparently it woke up this definitely a big turtle thingy that wants to eat my face off. Alright, we defeated him. Also basically wins every one of Chemstar's Monday competition except for like 1 or 2 to my knowledge. Each of those has price of 10k. Nice! Hey. Do what you do and you want to get paid for it like that. Shoot. Do it. Nothing wrong with that. So yeah, he lived in the dream. All he has to do is play Sky Wars, Bed Wars, 10 college and make me. That is living the dream right there. Now have corresponding quest. Okay, so we're not going that way. Just don't want to go down there because I don't think there's up. A guy who gets to put stabbing PewDiePie behind their thumbnail means going places. Nice. It looks like more enemies this way, so let's see if what I need is this way. Always go to the direction there's more enemies at. Usually can't go wrong with that. Whoever this James Charles guy is. I've heard that name, I know not really much about it. Oh, they're trained makeup artists. Okay, well. More power to James Charleston. Keepers known as Second Age. Like a dead end. Oh, no, not a dead end. I thought it would be. I mean, male personality, girl fashion magazine, so close enough. Eh, all the same anymore. Not too worried about that. This doesn't look like nice cavern and all, but doesn't look like a way to go. Is as always say, katana, pajama, tomato, no, Alfredo, some shit different. Yeah. Can't go there. Probably die if I fall down there. Gotta be missing something though. Where am I? Nothing there. Back and see if I can turn that one quest in. Just for giggle. Not finding the other part. Not yet. All this stuff's respawning. Oh, that didn't look like that way. Oh boy. That's not good. Can I go back that way? Looks like the map goes that way. I want to cross a guy that looks like that. Give me a moment. Is he trying not to die? This way. Way. Running, running, running. Hope I'm going the way. Run into like a wall of darkness here? Guessing that's not the right way to go. Okay. Hill? Nothing that way. Alright, let's defeat this guy real quick. Because he's just annoying me. see that. Hmm. No, definitely not be able to defeat that. I would not want to cross him. Find a way out of here. Give a guy his own rank on Pixel Pig rank. He gets to keep as long as he keeps winning the MC Monday, so he's basically never losing it. A nice gig. We face a horror right there. The MC Creepypasta. Apparently it doesn't. Apparently that way's not the way to go. This way the way. I think we might be getting somewhere. At least I hope so. Aha! I think we have found it. Here's our path that goes this way. Maybe that's where I needed to go initially. Wait, well that drops down there. Never mind. We ain't going down that way. I swear the story just happened. It's totally real. I was playing some Minecraft on my brand new smart fridge and a pig looked at me and had a crown on that turned me and said PvP me. That'd be a story.
Growloon the Kyrog is
We are fortunate
defeated,
that Gwalong the Kyrog
but
diminished
others
as
of
he
his
already
kind
was.
may appear.
Could be weakened further by the light of the barrel used to drawn for it. No longer will his presence scar the guards of Buzengar or spread into the wire Moria. I worry that more and stronger of his kind may lurk in deep places, but there is little enough we can do if that is true. I'm delighted to have helped you fight the source of their rot. May the dwarves have learned a lesson. I'm sure the dwarves learned something. Maybe not quite what we're thinking, but they learned something, I'm sure. Okay, so we completed the source of their rot there. Excellent.
It will be
Some time before the plants and guards within Buzengar can be restored.
They will.
But your defeat of Gwalong the Kyrog will make it possible where it was not before. You have done well, and I am pleased that you have helped save the dwarves from their own hard-hearted determination to delve where they should not. A dwarf of the Iron Garrison came to speak with Ovar while you were in the depths. I believe he had a message for you. Best creepypasta to ever pasta. Kinda stupid, but good. Like Crane's review. Alright, Orvar. Well, that was no great task, was it? Why should Carnthor and Niblag worry so greatly about sealing away Buzengar when you're so ably defeated Gwalong the Kyrog, and now the passage can be a great benefit to the dwarves?
Has not been
Messenger sent by Broin was very clear that we should first with a corruption within Buzengar. Yet once that was done, his master desired greatly that you would visit him again on the peaceful path located in the mustering hall east of Sulendome and west of the Stone Hall, here along Durin's Way. The entrance to the peaceful path is northeast of Buzengar. If you allow me this, I must tell you that Broin has not been the same since you returned him to us. It is no fault of his own, for he endured much in the watery den of the Watcher, curse its name. But the son of Brogar may now be a little touched in the head, and to lose his cousin Bori to the faces of Mazog, it cannot be helped. Treat him kindly, and with patience, but if the request he makes you seem a little peculiar, you'll at least know the cause. Apparently not allowed to post links from meat sites on your Discord. Oh. Oh. Depending on the channel, it should be okay. I'll have to relook at the permissions again. I just DM'd. Okay. Let's head to the northeast here. Oh, hello. Whoa, that... We're going this way. I think we visited up here once way long ago. Like way long ago. I say look up one of his vids sometimes. He's funny. Either way, I'm probably just gonna go in 10 minutes here soon, see if I can actually fall asleep. Probably not, no, not though, knowing my mind. Yeah, when I try to lay down, my mind goes forever, so I try to watch TV, sometimes take some melatonin. You know, whatever I can do, but yeah, sometimes my mind just keeps racing myself too. Crazy how that works. Or you think of a million things that you should be doing or get done. Hey, let's remember every creepypasta and urban legend you ever read all at once. That works too. Isn't this super fun and quirky? Alright, I think I found the right way. Yeah, there we go. The mustering hall. Alright. Isn't this so My Hero Academia quirky, my guy? I do like My Hero Academia. It is pretty nice. Here we go. Mustering hall. There's Brian. Still recovering.
Uzengar
Hello again.
is safe,
My
but
messenger
what a
returned
glory.
from Uzengar with the
My
news that
cousin
you were in the
remains
depths trying
still
to
a
end the
captive
corruption
of
that was found in
Mazog.
that passage. I see that you were successful. Brian seems about to say something else, but decides against it. After an uncomfortable pause, he begins again, and this time the words come in torrent. I cannot understand why we waste so much effort on such insignificant tasks while my cousin Bori languishes in dungeons of Mazog. Why still do my father's dwarves mind while Bori is held? He may not still live, but if he does, just as I endured in the watery den of the Watcher, could it not be that every hour we waste brings him closer to death at the hands of the orcs, and still no one does anything? Borian takes a long breath, making an effort to calm himself. My father has asked for me to search for records of mine knowns at Khazad-dûm. I cannot bring myself to do such useless. If you'll do it in my place, I can continue trying to think of some way to help Bori. Look for these records in any of the old archives in the Great Delving, Chambers, Wisdom, Knowledge, or Deep Thought, or in Khatub Zahar. And before a crew. Oh boy, want to hear an oof moment? Yeah, bring on the oof. Area first. Guess who tried watching the first episode of Devilman Crybaby without knowing anything about it with my father who loves anime? That does sound familiar. Watched a lot of anime. Go back to the Great Delving. Despite this coming from a friend who knows I hate fan service and gratuitous sexualization. That's probably why it sounds familiar. And Baird nightclub scene in the first episode. And I'm sure your dad had a interesting introduction. This is on Netflix, by the way. Oh, that's right, it is on Netflix. Or it was, at least. I'll have to look again. See if this loves anime but hates fan service as much as I tolerate it. Oh. I have a little pond here. Table Master Gateway. Oh, that just goes 21st Hall, that's all. Okay, so that's not gonna go where I want it. Oh, hello. A whole bunch of dwarves and no one attacking the sword. They just kind of laughed and said, so which one suggests this? I wanted to throw a PS4 controller through the screen.
How may I be of assistance?
60 combo, we'll get that. Some of this junk that we don't need. That's good enough there. Alright, so can't go quite to where I want to go there. So must travel some more. What time is it? Ah, it's getting close to. Actually, let's go ahead and head back to the 21st Hall. It's about quitting time for myself too. We'll just take the goat back.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Alright, let's travel. Yeah, it's kind of like the meme where, you know, it shows all kinds of nice stuff animated, then when your parents enter a room and, you know, it shows all the scantily clad people and everything like that. It's just like, ugh. See if I could turn in some lockbox, not lockbox, some enough Isel. That stuff. I think what I'm looking for is this one. Looking for the task box. There it is, right over here. See if there's any turn-ins I can do here. Okay, what do we got here? Captain Spear. I might get that evaluated. Okay, let's see what we got. Broken metal clubs. I might not be able to do any of this. Forger's sword. This is the wrong task for this stuff. Alright, forget that then. Alright, so I think it's about quitting time for me there. Got some work to do tomorrow, so my job is never done. But I think for now, enough Lord of the Rings for one night. So, Rockman, appreciate you joining us tonight. Let me go ahead and switch over here. There we go. Let's full screen there. Alright, so thank you for joining, Rockman, anyone else that watched on this stuff. So, appreciate you all and everything that you've done on that stuff. So thank you all for joining. Make sure that you follow on here, subscribe on YouTube, and you can also follow me on Twitter as well. So hope you all have a great evening and see you next time. So stay tuned for more adventures.